When the storm finally ended, the silence was the first thing that felt wrong. No wind, no cars, no sound coming from the ice-covered streets. Homer stepped outside and tried to start the car. The engine turned once, then died. He tried again. Nothing. Around him, dozens of cars were in the same condition, abandoned as if people had simply given up halfway. Inside the house, Marge tried to use the landline. The signal dropped at the exact same point every time, as if someone were manually cutting the connection. The internet came back for a few seconds, then vanished again, leaving behind incomplete messages and broadcasts that cut off mid-sentence. The roads remained closed, but the strangest part was that no one knew when they would reopen. Trucks appeared on tracking maps, then disappeared. Trains stopped outside stations, frozen in isolated areas. Airports filled with motionless planes, locked to the ground, while passengers slept inside them for days. Homer waited for a bus. The schedule still showed normal times, but no bus ever came. Public transportation still existed in the systems, just not in reality. Meanwhile, hospitals began operating at their limits as power started to fail. Generators shut down without warning, entire wings went dark, and surgeries were postponed indefinitely. Not because of a lack of doctors, but because nothing worked consistently anymore. In the middle of it all, televisions turned on to official broadcasts. Trump appeared, promising everything would be fixed quickly, calling it the greatest recovery in history, assuring that everyone's lives would return to normal, even as the graphs behind him froze along with the image. Between signal drops, people tried to warn relatives, send short messages, explain where they were trapped. Some began asking in the comments whether this was happening only in their city, or somewhere else too. Marge started rationing food, not because it was already gone, but because no one knew when anything would truly start working again. The most unsettling part wasn't the cold. It was realizing that everything still looked normal on calendars, apps, and official speeches, while, in reality, the world had slowed down and then stopped. And in one episode, The Simpsons make it clear, the storm wasn't the disaster. It was just the pause button. If you want to know what comes next before everyone else does, subscribe to the Yellow Channel